Good morning, dear teachers and parents. I am Dr. Sheetal Anup, and today I would like to discuss certain points to help our kids manage their stress during lockdown. Dear teachers, I am a psychiatrist by profession, and in the last 13 years, I have been working mostly with kids, for the kids. My first working experience with children was at CGKG in Port Blair, and I've also worked as a medical officer at Havelock, and also worked as a district child protection officer for South Andaman district. And in my last job, I was working. I was teaching students of BSc psychology at the Andaman College in Port Blair. I was working there as a lecturer. So basically, last 13 years I have spent understanding the psychology of children, varying from KG group, nursery group to college students. And as we all have been seeing this corona era in the last 1 year, it's not only that we alone have got stressed, our kids, our children are also facing the same stress. So today I would like to give you some easy ways to help our kids manage the stress, especially during corona times when they are bound in their homes in lockdown. So with COVID taking its toll, and social distancing, isolation, quarantine, vaccination, all these have become a routine part of our life now. So our kids are also going through a lot of stress like we all grown up. So how we should help them deal with this stress. आज हम इसके बारे में बात करेंगे कि हम अपने बच्चों को कैसे इस लॉकडाउन में हेल्प करें. So right from their academic calendar and summer vacations to the way of their lives, everything has turned upside down. बहुत ज़्यादा changes आ गए हैं हमारे बच्चों की life में. And we know that as a parent, understanding that your child is also going through an emotionally difficult time is also a very difficult for us also. So how to tackle with that situation? But as it is well said that every problem has a solution. So when it comes to solving any issue, first of all you need to get to the root of that problem and understand it in the first place कि हो क्या रहा है exactly बच्चों के साथ इस लॉकडाउन में, और वो हमें क्या सिम्टम्स या साइंस देंगे जिससे हम समझ पाए कि हमारे बच्चे कुछ स्ट्रेस में हैं या स्ट्रेस से गुजर रहे हैं, भले ही वो छोटे बच्चे हैं या थोड़े बड़े टीनेजर्स हैं या ग्रोन अप्स हैं. तो सबसे पहला साइन जो है इमोशनल स्ट्रेस का जो हम बच्चों में नोट कर सकते हैं वो है उनके चेंज में, स्लीपिंग पैटर्न में कोई चेंज आना. Like if your child's sleeping pattern seems irregular, if he or she is now sleeping more or less than the usual time, it could be a possible sign that he or she is suffering from stress. एक तो नींद के पैटर्न में चेंज आना, दूसरा है लॉस ऑफ एपेटाइट. इंक्रीज क्रेविंग फॉर फूड इज ऑल्सो साइन ऑफ डिप्रेशन. कई लोगों को स्पेशली बच्चों में जब वो अंडर स्ट्रेस होते हैं या तो बिल्कुल खाना बंद कर देते हैं या वो ओवर ईटिंग स्टार्ट कर देते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा खाना खाने लग जाते हैं. सो इफ योर किड इज नॉट विलिंग टू हैव फूड, इवन इफ हिज और हर फेवरेट पोर्शन और फूड इज सर्व्ड, then he or she is more likely to be under stress. Then there can be mood swings in children. जैसे हम बड़े लोगों में मूड स्विंग्स होते हैं, सेम वे देयर कैन बी मूड स्विंग्स इन चिल्ड्रन ऑल्सो. सो इफ यू फाइंड हिम शोइंग अ रैंडम आउटबर्स्ट ऑफ इमोशन, अचानक से गुस्सा हो जाना या अजीब तरह से बिहेव करना, चीजें फेंकना उठा उठा के, इट कुड बी एन इमोशनल आउटबर्स्ट इन द चिल्ड्रन ऑल्सो. It includes anger, sadness, fearfulness, tearfulness, irritability and excessive aggressiveness. बच्चे का बहुत ज़्यादा एग्रेसिव होना, जो अक्सर छोटे बच्चे जैसे हमारे किंडरगार्टन के बच्चे हैं वो डर भी सकते हैं या बहुत ज़्यादा एग्रेसिवनेस भी शो कर सकते हैं. और जो थोड़े ग्रोन अप बच्चे होते हैं, लाइक स्कूल में जो न्यूज़ समझते हैं, अपना डेली रूटीन में क्या चेंज हो रहा है टीवी में न्यूज़ देख के समझते हैं, उन बच्चों में हम एक और साइन देखेंगे कि दे आर नाउ बिकमिंग मोर कॉन्शियस अबाउट देयर हेल्थ. सो वो अपनी बॉडी में, आर दे लुकिंग फॉर एनी साइंस ऑफ इलनेस इन देयर बॉडी, or are they asking you frequent assurance type of questions regarding coronavirus or regarding their health? So then it might be because वो regularly news सुन रहे हैं या घर में जो बातचीत हो रही है उसको सुन रहे हैं, and now they are having a fear inside their mind कि they might also fall ill in this pandemic. So and एक और साइन होता है कि children when they are in stress they prefer to be around people whom they are comfortable with, like their parents or siblings, so with whom they feel safe and secure. So if your son or daughter is showing excessive clinginess to you, बहुत बार बार आके आपको हक कर रहे हैं, पकड़ रहे हैं, आपको बिल्कुल भी अकेला नहीं छोड़ रहे हैं, then it is also a sign कि they are having some fear or anxiety regarding the pandemic, and they are concerned about their health or their fears regarding the pandemic. That is why they are showing more clinginess to you. And next is isolation or disengagement from the surrounding is a way many kids react to stress and anxiety. So it is crucial to monitor these traits and respond accordingly. Okay. And easy distraction and lack of focus most of the time show that a person is worried about something. So it applies to kids also. If they are not having concentration now and they are easily distracted, like we as adults, but if it is seen frequently in children, it is also a sign that they are under stress. They are not able to concentrate in their studies. Again and again they are getting worried about the pandemic situation. So if you notice any of the above signs in your child behavior, you should know that it is time to talk to them and help him or her through the emotional stress. So briefly, I'm going to tell you about 9 ways to help your kids manage stress during lockdown. Here is a list of those points. First is talk to your kids. Second is make a structured routine. Third is feel their anxiousness and help them accordingly. Fourth is keep a check on time they spend on the social media. And next is your kids need you most in this pandemic. They need you as parent, as teacher in this pandemic. And then 6th point is you have to gear up and spend some time outside also. And next is watch your behavior in front of your kids. Next is allot some fun activities, some fun assignments to them. And last point, not the least, avoid forcing them to study all the time. They cannot do that. So one by one, we'll discuss all these 9 points. So first one is very important, you have to talk to your kids. As a teacher, as a parent, आपको अपने बच्चे से बात करनी है. Make your kids comfortable in being एक क्वाइट सा माहौल, एक शांत माहौल में बैठ के बच्चे को लेके बात करिए. खुद का मन पहले शांत होना चाहिए, then you can talk to your kids peacefully. एंड अगर आपको लगता है कि बच्चा बीच में बहुत ज्यादा चिड़चिड़ा हो रहा है, एग्रेसिव हो रहा है, बट यू हैव टू कीप योर ओन काम एंड यू डोंट हैव टू स्कोल्ड देम फॉर बीइंग दैट वे. ट्राई टू टॉक देम विद देम प्रोएक्टिवली इंस्टेड. उनको बहुत ही ध्यान से, यू हैव टू बी अ गुड लिसनर. वॉट एवर थॉट्स आर गोइंग इन देयर माइंड, क्या वो उस समय सोच रहे हैं, क्या उनके मन में चल रहा है, द चाइल्ड इज एबल टू एक्सप्रेस यू दैट बेबी नॉट क्लियरली, जितना वो आपको बताना चाह रहा है, एट दैट टाइम आवर फर्स्ट इंटेंशन शुड बी टू लिसन टू देम केयरफुली. If you listen to them carefully, what all thoughts they are going through, they are able to express it, then half of their problem is solved there itself. So we have to be a good listener and talk to our kids in a very quiet and peaceful manner. Next is you have to make a structured routine. Like life before coronavirus was, all the children were going to school, they were having a set routine. In their school, they were having assembly, study time, regular periods for their art and craft activity and games period, physical activities. So now as a parent, when the children is spending the entire time, the school time also they are spending at home. So we have to make a routine, structured routine for them, which includes not only time for their studies, but also for their physical activities, for art and craft activities, for some music and dance activity, and as well as their evening games. So it has to be a structured routine which a child can follow every day throughout the year, so that they are not bored of it. They're not bored of sitting idle at home. They don't get idle too much time to sit idle and just get hooked to their TV or laptops or mobiles. We have to make a structured, balanced routine for our children. And next is, we have to, as a parent, try to feel their anxiousness and help them accordingly. Like, is your son or daughter feeling anxious about the situation around them? For example, if he or she is asking too many questions about COVID-19, or he or she gets tense whenever you discuss any health crisis with them or switch on to the news channel. So, if they are showing some anxiety regarding COVID-19, don't just shoo away them. Don't brush the topic under the carpet. Rather, discuss the topic with them as per their level of thinking. Whatever they can understand, you have to make them understand accordingly. Ki yes, this is a disease which is going around. It is a pandemic which the entire world is suffering. We all are facing. But we can fight this disease and prevent this disease with all the necessary precautions. We have to tell them about hand washing, sanitizing our hands, wearing a mask, the importance of all these things. Follow these points ourselves and make our children learn all these points. Even the small kindergarten children can easily understand how to wash their hands properly, and if we teach them properly how to sanitize their hands and wear a mask, they will definitely follow it if the parents are doing it with them. Next is, we have to keep a check on the social media usage. So as the children are like now not able to go out out of their homes and meet their friends and play, go for physical games, their evening games in playground most of the time. So what is the result is, like, they are spending more time on the social media through their phones and laptops and mobiles, especially in the teenager group. So we have to keep a check ki how much time they are spending on the social media. We should restrict it to certain hours, or certain hours in a day they should be watching their mobile phones or watching be on social media. Rest of the time we can put them in some cultivative activities, creative activities, certain art and craft activities, or music and dance, so that their time is utilized in a productive way. Obviously a child cannot study 24 hours a day. So just to not to make them sit idle, we have to restrict their social media time and put it in some other creative activities, like encourage them for gardening, for coloring, for pottery, and certain craft activities, easy craft ideas which can be done at home with the help of guidance of parents. Many, like candle making, greeting card making, and small paper craft with origami sheets. They can do lot of things which will help them spend their time pass usefully, and they will be happy with the result they have made. Like in this entire lockdown, I have also got two little kids, and they have been doing lot of paper origami work and spending their time creatively. So, and like too much of news on social media will also affect their health. They will keep on thinking about all those things regarding the pandemic. So it is better to avoid social media usage and limit it. Moreover, as parent, we should know what sites they are visiting online. We should can have a child lock, a parental lock on the various social sites. Who all are their new friends they are making? Is it safe for them? So that as a parent we have to keep a check. And next is, your kids need you most in this pandemic. We all are locked inside our homes. It is indeed a tough time for all of us, including our kids. So no matter if you are working from home or you're full time at home, it is highly advisable for you to spend some time with your kids, which should be a quality time you spend with your kids. play with them, and help them with their studies and hobbies to make them feel better. And sixth point, as I showed you, gear up and spend some time outside. Going out in close, seeing the nature, seeing the sunset, seeing the sunrise, and the greenery around is also very important. We are not able to go to nearby parks, but yes, once in a while we can make an effort, carry our sanitizer, wear our mask, and go out and physically play with children in the park outside, take them, bring them closer to the nature, so that their mind is also relaxed and we as parent also feel relaxed. But yes, we have to follow all the COVID-19 norms, social distancing norms while doing this. Next is watch your behavior in front of your kids. Understandably, as a parent, as a teacher, you are also getting stressed due to this pandemic, what all is happening around. So when we as adults get tensed, we often start using bad words or get irritated. Our behavior gets irritated. So we have to take care of that in front of our children, we should not be using those any kind of bad words or show our irritable attitude, because it gives negative impact on our children. So before speaking anything in front of kids, just think for a moment and then only speak all you are going to speak. And especially anything regarding COVID-19 also, make comment before making any comment, just think whether it will have a positive or negative impact on your child, then only go about it. Next is allot fun tasks and assignments to your children, so that like they can help you in cooking, baking, and help you in pottery activities, coloring, watercoloring, crayons coloring, as per their age group and caliber. You can allot various fun activities and assignments to your child, so they can learn new things, as well as they are not having more time to spend on social media, and they're not sitting idle. Their time is getting utilized in a creative manner. And when you will sit with your kids doing all these activities, you as a parent and teacher will also feel relaxed. And last but not the least, avoid forcing them to study all the time. Yes, it is not possible for children of any age group to study all the time. So you have to divide their time very carefully, make a schedule for them so that they have a specific time for their studies and specific time for their entertainment and games and relaxation also. Don't force them to study all the time. And yes, this is a difficult time, but it shall pass. Be patient and help your time. Help your child to spend this time happily, patiently, so that neither they are stressed or neither as a parent you are stressed. If both of you are relaxed, definitely this difficult time will pass. And I hope all of you stay healthy and happy. Be safe. Thank you. For any queries, you can please contact me. I'll message you my personal number also. You can contact me on WhatsApp. Thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy.